What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phase 6, your source for music, business, motivation, and support. It's your boy, Sirr Love. We're getting ready to jump into something that's exciting once again. Five ways to attract a music booking agent. As you know, today, touring and booking and shows is where artists make the majority of their money. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. I know you do this because you love it. You're passionate about it, but everybody wants to get paid for what they do. So let me tell you how you attract the people into your life that can help you with that process, that can help you get money. Let's talk about it. Sirr Love, Phase 6. All right, we're going to jump straight into it because you guys know how I like to do it. There's five ways. I'm going to list them, then I'm going to explain them. Number 1, network. Number 2, chance. Number 3, WOM. Number 4, sales. And number 5, digital. That could be very vague, but I'm going to break it down for you guys. So, number 1, networking. Networking has got to be number 1. It is probably the easiest way to get a booking agent. Unfortunately, all of us are not great networkers. However, this is one of the best processes. It's easier to get a booking agent if you know someone that knows someone, or if you know a booking agent, or if you ran across or you build a relationship with them, right? Because people work with who they like. People work with who they know. People like those people to be good and great at what they do, because if they're not, then they won't work with them. But first way to get them to work with you is to know you and know who you are, right? So networking. If you're looking for them, then you need to go to events where booking agents may be, different conferences. There's a lot of conferences around that. The booking agents speak at a lot of different conferences and things of that nature. Additionally, major venues. Booking agents are always at major venues trying to figure out what's hot, what's the next thing, because it's their job to know what's hot, what's coming down the pipeline, so they can get the next hot check. I don't know if you guys have been watching my videos, but booking rates jump up really fast. So a booking agent wants to be on the talent before it pops off, so they can be on that climb to the money. It's harder to latch on to an artist once they're established, because they've gotten so many booking agent offers by that point. So they want to know who's hot. If you're hot, they're looking for you, okay? Number 2, chance encounters. You can never doubt chance encounters. I think a certain level of this game is really about luck. It's like the stars have to align. It's like God has to position you. If you're not a spiritual person, the universe has to position you in such a way that you align yourself with these people. That's just really hard to explain. But I know for me, I met a particular promoter. I'll tell you guys a story since we're on it. Bump it. I'll give you the story. So I met a really big promoter by chance, really because I was talking to an older gentleman that had nothing to do with the music business. I guess older gentleman back in the day, like way back in the day. Older, he used to I'm talking about Jackson 5 back in the day. He used to be in like a band and did soul music and stuff and things of that nature. Real cool dude. And I built my relationship with this guy just being a good guy and talking to the man and just being cool. We went out, we had drinks. Well, we didn't have drinks, but we went out, we talked, we ate, we kicked it. You know what I'm saying? We got to know each other. I invited him out to a show. The guy came out to the show, was so impressed because the crowd was chanting my artist's name. He looked over to the right, asked some girl in the audience, hey, do you like this song? She was like, yeah. She was like, he asked her, he said, do you know this artist? She was like, no. He said, well, why are you singing the song? How do you know the words? She's like, this is my first time here, but I love this. It was one of those catch and repeat type scenario, call and repeat, type scenarios. But the whole, that night, Yani set it off, right? The venue was jumping, it was popping. So he made a phone call, and it just turned out that his best friend that he grew up with is one of the top guys at Radio 1 and is also doing promotions right now. What are the odds of that? That's just called chance. That's just called doing the right thing. I believe that chance can be planned in some way. Everyone should know what you do. The more people that know what you do means the more people that can align you with opportunities. All right. So everyone should know about you, your band, your group, your artist or whatever, yourself as an artist. They should know, invite them to shows, do stuff, be active out there. I had to have the show. It had to be a big show. My artist had to be on point. She had to be killing. All the work had to be done prior to that point to line that situation up for us to then turn around and start getting more money from shows and things of that nature. Number 3, WOM. Put it on the screen. WOM. Word of mouth. Now, I know you guys are saying, yo, this is a digital world. And remember, digital's on the list, so we're gonna get to that. But nothing beats word of mouth. Like I said, booking agents have to frequent venues and places, you know, that are popping, where all the next new hot talent is going or performing at or coming from, right? So if they call up whatever venue that is in your town, right, and they ask who are the hottest acts on the scene right now, if you've never performed there, then you're not in that conversation. You're not in the word of mouth conversation. When they start asking, you know, radio guys, yo, what records are being requested, when they start asking their kids or their kids' friends or whoever, because sometimes these guys are old, right? When they get to asking around, if your name doesn't come up, then you ain't working, or at least you're not working in the right space. There's no point in going out there and doing all of this work in a space where nobody's watching you, unless you're just practicing and perfecting your craft. The Beatles did that for a while, so you can't knock it. So word of mouth is really huge. You want people to talk about you, you want to do amazing shows, you want to do a lot of sales and things of that nature, you want to bring excitement to you so that people talk about you, the right people, and the right people are at the right venues. Word of mouth, very important. Number 4, sales. Sales is a big thing, guys. Sales is the thing. At the end of the day, promoters at the next level, booking agents at the next level, all these guys want to know that you can bring in the cash. You can rake in the moolah. You can bring in the chips. Understand what I'm saying? If you can't do that, then there's a certain level that you're just not going to ascend to. So you need to be keeping really good track of your sales, your merchandise sales. How is that looking? Your ticket sales. What venues are you selling out and at what rate? Booking agents are paying attention to this. Can you sell out a 200 person venue? And at what rate? $20? Okay, can you sell out a 500 person venue? What about a 1,000 person venue? Can you do it at $40 a pop, $50 a pop, $60 a pop? Hey, maybe we have something here. These guys are doing something. What do your sales look like? What do your numbers look like? Because that is the quickest way to attract somebody. Plus, if your venue is 500 plus people, you're most likely performing in a venue that's a tastemaker venue, right? You're in the right space, doing the right things, selling the numbers out, right? Can you do that in multiple states? That's a big one. That'll get you on a tour real quick. All right. So sales are important. How do you do that? How do you generate sales? That's a part of your marketing plan, and that's about having great shows and building it. You guys know fan building, right? It's important to get out here and do shows and perform and get people to fall in love with you and your show and the experience, so you can attract these booking agents to get that money. Number 5 is what we've all kind of know at this point in this time period. Digital. So, what are your social media numbers looking like? If you have a lot of followers on social media, then it can pretty much be determined that you can bring some people in the building, right? Are your followers real? Or is there activity? What is your activity like? What regions are your followers in? What are your plays at? Where are your streams at? If you're on SoundCloud and you have the premium account, you can check all sorts of back-end data and see where your fans are actually playing your music from. Do you have a large percentage of people playing in Cali? Or maybe they're in Colorado, maybe they're in Seattle, Houston, New York, Miami. I'm not sure where they are, but you can take that data and that information and you can use that as leverage to get paid shows in different areas or to attract a booking agent that can do more things for you. You might not know the booking agents out there, or you might not know the promoters and the venues and things of that nature out there, but a booking agent that's well versed and is going to know who to talk to and who to call. And if you can show him, hey, we're getting 2,000 people that are actively listening to our stuff in Miami. We got 1,000 people in Nevada. We got X amount of people here, X amount of people there. This person can now create an opportunity to drive revenue in both of your pockets, because booking agents get 10% on top of your fee, and they would like to know that there's almost guaranteed money at the end of your tunnel. I'm just saying, digital trumps everything. If you can show the numbers, you can win. Period. How do we get to this point? How do we get to we see all these different things, but how can we get the ball rolling right now? What do we do today to start? Well, I did a whole info pack on that. Check it out. www.phasevi.com. It can't hurt. We took an artist from $0 to $2,000 a show. I'm gonna say this on every video because I couldn't believe that I did it. I'm not a booking agent, I'm a manager. All right, I'm just giving you guys the sauce, giving you guys the game as I learned it out there, trial and error, figured it out, started getting money. You can do the same thing. We're already getting conversations from booking agents. So this is not BS. It's happening right now to me. I can speak for it. I know it works. I know you guys can do this stuff. All right. So take notes, study all these different booking videos. Go to www.phasevi.com. Check everything out. I'm giving you guys the game. It's right here. People don't win in this game because they don't have the knowledge, the network, or the money. Watch the 3 things video if you don't understand that. Okay. It's your boy Sirr Love. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a little and a little about a lot. And when I step in front of this camera, I'm always giving you guys everything that I got. So let's get out here and start making money. Let's find these booking agents. Let's get this info pack. Let's start getting some money on our own, and then get these booking agents so they can come at us right with the rates and the negotiations. And let's make this thing happen. It's your boy Sirr Love. I'm out. Phase 6. Let's do it.